You probably already expect me to say something. Let me just think. Okay. Maybe I'll start with the good news. Well, for one, it is a new year, so I'm actually surprised that uh, we made it into 2024. Pretty much, I almost thought the final year was probably going to be last year, but here we are, still going. The little good news I would like to say is I managed to get a new Samsung. Why do I say it's good news? Because now I can continue the story I've been always working on, which is Elder Heroes Return of Corruption. The thing was, not really making more of those vids just to actually continue the story itself was starting to feel a lot less me. Here's how. I feel kind of connected to the story, but me not continuing it, it doesn't actually feel like the me. Because, look how far it has gotten. But then for it to have that, I don't know, wall in the way, just keeping it from continuing. Yeah. That was actually a little bit of a disappointment. And especially having to hear Blaze run his mouth a lot in my ear. I really wish I understood Spanish. So I really do not understand Spanish. Actually, that surprises me. YouTube doesn't have like a certain way to translate the comments that are being shown. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. So, new Samsung Elder Heroes will continue on and figure out how to stop Torso. Even though, as the story goes, Chapter 2 is expected to actually have where evil pretty much takes its place. That's kind of the whole point of Return of Corruption. So, don't feel so bad if the heroes just lose every single battle to then protect the elemental spirits. Anyway. Another good news. My mom was able to get me a card for my Nintendo Switch. You know those little memory cards? And it was able to open up a lot of space. So now the games I like to play, I'm able to play them some more because I'm able to get more captures on it. I believe the range for captures probably increased to maybe 500. I think it's 500. I think. I'm unsure. But now that I have more room, I can fit more clips onto the Switch. Therefore, more clips I can show to y'all in one video. Let's see, what else is there? That's probably it. Now with the bad news. Not sure how much I'm gonna rant about the bad news, but it'll just depend on whatever I could possibly come up. The first bad news I could probably point out is that for my Nintendo Switch, the online membership, this is pretty much the month where it expires. Therefore, games like Splatoon 3, I won't be able to play. Then again, it kind of almost feels a little dumb. I guess that's just how it is. Instead of just, playing by internet, you would need both internet and the online membership in order to play. It's a little, I don't know, maybe a little disappointing to me. I guess it is what it is. Which is kind of odd since some games actually don't really require a certain membership to actually be able to play with others online. All you need is just the internet. I actually wonder if it was like that for the Nintendo Wii, or was it not? I don't know. I never knew. I think the little bad thing I could say about my Samsung, compared to the old one I had, the new one looks a lot, I don't know, exposed to damage. What I mean by that, the screen is like really wide on the pad. Therefore, even the slightest damage could easily mess it up. And it kind of got me. Why? How come the newer one, it works a lot more better, it's more updated and stuff, but yet it can easily be destroyed? Compared to the old one, my old one is a little bit smaller, and its screen actually isn't really that wide, which makes where the outer ends are a lot more, just there. It kind of makes where the Samsung tablet's more durable. My newer one, not so durable. Therefore, I would need a whole entire protector for the darn thing. That sucks. Well, but hey, at least it was a blessing that I was able to get that for like $99 plus whatever tax there was. So, I have it. And I still cannot understand Spanish. I feel like you're probably able to understand me though. That actually gets me. How do you understand what I'm saying? Yet I can't understand what you're saying. Anyway. Hmm. I guess that's probably all the good news and bad news. Or is it? What else is there? Oh, okay. I picked up on another thing. So, the thing I use to make videos, right? Power Director. So, it had a really crazy advanced update where now you don't have to pay or watch ads just to be able to use the video quality 1080 or however you would like to call it, HD. The bad news was the boom sound effect I like to use when the villains go face to face with one of the spirits. It's no longer there. I tried searching around the app and I couldn't find a thing. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I should use a different sound or anything like that. I mean, if you ask me, I don't know where do people get like those certain sounds before when like a battle's about to start, and then it would just come out like instant. Not exactly sure where they get it from. So yeah, I have to deal with that now. I might actually not think about using another one of those sound effects anymore. I mean, it actually kind of felt a little cool, but now it's gone. It's like, okay, what the heck? It's there, and now it's not there. Some of the things that actually annoys me in life is where when something you actually find useful, and then after a certain amount of time, you notice it's no longer there. It's like, why, bro? Why? Just why? Anyway, what else could I possibly think of? I think that's probably all the news I have. Now I can get to what the extra stuff I would like to talk about. As you may notice from certain previous videos of me talking about how Nando's is not really becoming any more fun. If you ask me, there are those in the community that are even talking about how bad the game has been becoming. And I agree with them. It really has. And as time goes, I've been just sitting there just thinking, what could possibly make this a really good game again? What could be better than what we have now? If I were to talk about the game issues, I would probably say it would have to be both the gameplay and the shop. This might be unexpected. Oh, this is probably Sis is here. And it clearly has that. Okay, where were we? Yeah, the shop. You know the shopping ninja, right? You know where they have those gotcha machines? Well, it feels a little great. Here's how. Turns out there was a costume in there that came out for this season that I figured, oh, I can use that for a certain character. I have put more than 1,000 jobs in one machine. Just one machine. I even used my gold medals. And that was probably like 600 gold medals now. And I still got nothing but junk. So it's like, wow, is this really what a gotcha machine is like? I mean, I never, in any other game that ever has this kind of system, I never experienced anything like this. Where I really use so much, and yet I still didn't get the big prize. So then I'm trying to figure out why. I asked some of the community on how does this system work. Turns out, first poll today pretty much is the kind of bigger chance of getting the costume. The rest are absolutely zero. After finding that out, I figured, okay. Though usually I would wait day after day and then insert the thing in. What I don't understand is how come whenever I do that, I still don't get it. You probably know which costume this is. It's actually the maid costume that's going to be leaving this month. In the 17th, I believe, which is just wow. All that time, still didn't get what I was trying to get. And the idea pretty much came from Edward telling me that I could make Cindy in there. So I figured, sure, I can do that. But then they pull off the, oh, it's in the whole entire machine trick. And now I'm just realizing how much this actually triggers me. Gung Ho puts a costume that pretty much seems interesting to you that you would like to use. Put it in a whole entire machine that's willing to eat up all of your money until your pockets is like empty. What? And what's even more disappointing, nothing makes the chances of getting the special prize any better. There's not even any time of events where the gacha machines have where you have like a better chance of getting the special item. And the thing that got me, there's the gold machine, the red machine, and the blue machine. The blue one pretty much just takes up gacha coins. And that ain't really so hard to actually get, since you obviously can get them through future battles, battle pass, all kinds of stuff. Draw and everything, not so easy. Which, to be honest, I really wish they could make it where it's not so difficult to get drawn during the game. What more? I'm not talking about that stinking tournament, because that miss is... Even though I would try to kind of get in the range where I could at least get 200 out from the tournament and just be done with it. But trying to get to the top, that's a big no-no for me. Why? The game is busted. You can't even win when there's pretty much one simple weapon. Actually, no, two that pretty much has some insane busted moves, and it doesn't really make any sense. Bad enough that I feel very bad for the yo-yo types because they can get like mauled real easy. And I'm not kidding. I played yo-yo a couple of times, and you can't even survive for like 15 seconds. It's that bad. Anyway, back to the gacha machines. Blue, red, and gold. The thing that gets me, I would always think that the blue one is kind of the easiest one to kind of get stuff out. The red one, on the other hand, kind of feels like more, I don't know, maybe a little difficult. The gold one, which is the collab items, really should definitely be rare. The thing that gets me, they have these three types of machines, yet they don't have a difficulty rating. The blue one could have been the easy one, where you're actually more likely to get whatever is out there. It's just gacha coins. I mean, why should you hold back the costume so much? It's just coins you earn from playing the game. Java is kind of almost the same, except for you can also buy it, which, of course, was kind of a good idea. Though I'm most likely not sharing my funds to them. After seeing how bad their game become, no sir. The red one really shouldn't be that hard just to actually get. The gold one, on the other hand, that one should be the one that's hard to get. Red? What the heck? The red one actually feels a lot like the gold. Why does it feel like gold? Because it's so darn difficult to freaking get the darn junk. The game doesn't even provide you that much just to actually go ahead and spend so much of it on one simple machine that does nothing but just eat up all your money. I mean, why? And to be honest, why throw a seasonal costume in a darn machine in the first place? Why? I mean, if you were to have some sort of extra special costume for the season, I would understand that. But to throw a whole entire seasonal costume in the machine, whose idea was that? I'd rather have them all in the shop. Though as many pretty much have said, they kind of wish some of the old items from before actually was in the shop. Which Gung-Ho never really thought about doing at all. And in my opinion, I actually find that a really good idea. Because I've missed a couple of seasons, and the season 1 items really look pretty good. Especially the emotes. I could actually use some of those. But they're not. I never really knew about Nintendo, and I never had a Switch then. For I pretty much only my first time ever coming into Nintendo was season 4. So I was 3 seasons late. Now, I don't know, man. It actually hurts me that I've already spent over $1,000, which is almost the whole entire stuff for the season. For I'm at like tier 70 something, maybe 71. I don't know. Yet I still haven't gotten this costume, and the experiment day is literally almost near. What the heck? I've been seeing some others with it. Not sure if most people have been trying their luck with the machines, but what the heck, bro? Compared to the others, I would probably tell you this: the blue machines, I would like to use much coins as possible, and eventually I'll actually get the special item. Which then is very weird because it says that the first pull is like a small chance of this, and then the rest is just zero. So how the heck I pulled more than once and I was able to get the darn costume then? Are any of the percentages that they have up there even like true? Because that gets me a lot. I don't even know if the chances that the game says is even true. And man, it really has caused a huge confusion to me when I saw it because from the many times I made a pull, I would look at the chances, and for the special item is let's see, 5.0%. Well, 0.00%. Which for that it would actually be, because if you move the decimal up more, you know how when you do math and you have those percentages, when you're turning those into decimals, you would move the decimal up about 2 times. So let's see, you would get 0.05. For the ones, you would just have 0.01. Now they say to round in the third place. Now here's where it gets me. So the 5 pretty much is a bigger number, because if it was behind 4, it can't go up. So since 5 is above that, it would add another number. Therefore, that would be 0.1. The confusion here is, isn't this number supposed to be bigger than the others? Why do I keep getting all this instead of, what I'm trying to go for? I just don't get it. Is like a certain number greater than this or something? Is there some sort of math I'm not understanding? I'm confused. I don't like that. Say this, you graduated from high school and you had like math classes. Yet when you see math in certain games and certain things just don't work, it's like, am I missing something here? That's what I feel like right now. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm not understanding something. It just feels awfully ridiculous. I've made all these polls and I still have yet to get this darn costume. It's just one thing. One thing is all I asked for. Yet I can't even get it. I don't like that. I wouldn't really fuss about the blue machines at all. Because the special items they put in there usually just kind of have a whole entire rotation. So they're pretty much always going to come back. I'm not sure about the red one, even though one of the items for the red one did come back. Therefore, there's 2 red machines. But the other one, I had no interest for that one. Not at all. Really. I have no interest in that, whatever that costume is. I mean, I get it. It has like 2 swords in the back, but little lame. A little lame. The May costume, on the other hand, that was really something I could throw on for Cindy. You don't know why I'm so obsessed with this thing. I don't know, rarely make any dresses like this for female characters. Do you see how well that just comes all the way down? And it looks really well too. It almost looks real in a way. They don't ever make costumes like that. In fact, there has not even been a single made costume in the game itself. Except this. Well, continuing on. Speaking of that, there's something that's been bothering me. Ninja's Season 15. I think it was 15? Yeah, 15. Robots, right? Well, look around the game. Where the heck do you see robots? Yes, I know there's been a few customs in the game that's kind of sci-fi and all, and that's it. That's it? You're gonna tell me a few costumes and a few emotes that pretty much fit for the season is all they could ever come up with? In my opinion, they didn't plan this out very well. They didn't. If they did, we would have been given more stuff. In fact, for robots, I really have been expecting for a new stage. Maybe something that takes setting in, I don't know, space. Well, we didn't get a new stage. We didn't get a new stage at all. The new weapons? Not the best thing I've ever seen. If you were to ask me, did I use any of those two new weapons so far? No, I have not. I didn't want them at all. I never wanted a whole entire UFO you can just kick around, which clearly doesn't make any sense. How is a UFO a darn trick ball? What sense does that even make? I was expecting it to be like a yo-yo, not a whole entire trick ball you can just kick around. Which, of course, is a little odd since you can kick a basketball around, and basketballs aren't actually meant to be kicked, they're meant to be dribbled. But there are still certain moves where it can do so. But a UFO? That does not make no sense at all. I know they could have done something a lot more better than making it into a whole entire trick ball. Yo-yo is right there. Bad enough that they really should pay a little more attention to... No, they should give Yo-yo a little more attention because... Tell me this. Have you been seeing many Yo-yo players lately? No, you clearly have not. Yo-yo has the lowest HP in the game. And every other weapon now and today can destroy yo-yos. It's that easy. It really is. No one really plays yo-yos much anymore because it gets defeated way too easily. I mean, they can't even play the darn game with yo-yos because they're always getting destroyed. And the only possibility you could even see anyone use yo-yos is people who are actually really good with yo-yos. Except for the fact that the only yo-yo they would probably use is the Shinobi Spinner. Yep, the weapon that pretty much is based off of a whole entire fidget spinner came into a darn game and became a whole entire weapon. The thing is actually crazy. How? Well, if you go against Ian Cruz, you'll see how. That guy was actually pretty annoying, but trying to actually learn from him, I actually see how well the Shinobi Spinner actually works. I know using it before, I wasn't actually really that great at it. I've always thought, well, I could just use the whole entire web to protect myself. Turns out you can actually use the web for both offense and defense. And I never really saw that, to be honest. But the other yo-yos, they're not really used much at all. Especially the wheel. You know the wheel that I had where Aster uses because he has a whole entire glaive? Yeah, that thing. The one that makes you become into a whole entire beast. I kind of like its silly sound, to be honest, when it starts off. Mallet kind of claims that it's pretty much the worst yo-yo in the game. I will not disagree. He actually is kind of right. How? Well, let's see. Its own gum shot actually just locates where your enemy is at. It drains their S energy, and that's it. That's all it ever does. No gun bombs. And the beast, yeah, the beast is a little dangerous and all, but still can be pretty predictable. Compare Beast to Punisher Blade, Beast really isn't that much of a problem. And there are certain ways you can punish those using Beast as well. And without the S energy, the Beast player is completely out of options if they get hit. But that being said, that definitely means that wheel is an offensive weapon. But man, I didn't think it would be that bad. I still use it for Aster today. It's just, with all of this here and there going on, yo-yos are not safe. The only safest place I could probably say that they're useful in is Ninja Striker, which you probably saw that video I've made where yo-yos are not useless in like literally everything. In Ninja Striker, you can literally push like the ball away so efficient compared to any other weapon in the game. But that thing will go moving. Simply, just use the back attack and off it goes. Just make sure you're not using it in the wrong direction. You might make a mistake and end up making the ball go into your own goal. I do kind of find it a little hilarious on how Marina managed to make where like the ball just bounce up into the air and then it makes it into the goal. Almost a classic Rocket League moment. Yes, I say Rocket League because that's basically what it's based off. It's based off Rocket League. I would find it dumb for anyone who played the game for this long and haven't realized that. Anyway. Hello, Miss Love. The alt specials. Alternative specials are kind of a headache in a way. Well, not all of them. Some of them are actually really good because it actually fits the weapon. It suits the weapon in a way. And yeah, goodbye to echoing screen. you won't be seeing that much anymore. It's been kind of funny to use for random moments because you know the sound effect I like to input every time I use it. Well, enjoy while it lasts. I would probably have to start with one of the overused ones for Katana class, Razor's Edge. Uh, I made a stupid idea with this thing. When I first saw it, I've asked myself, wait, is this a projectile move on a katana? Why exactly? I know katanas are pretty much swords, but this isn't like some hero sword, like where if you were to have like full HP and you can just simply attack and you would throw a whole entire projectile in front of you. But exactly how does that work? Does this actually shows that the katana class actually is just regular swords? Who knows? I don't even know. I'm so lost in that. If it actually still plays as a regular sword, then I'm a little surprised, but then I'm also disappointed because Razor's Edge is extremely dumb. It's way too overpowered. And the move speed is so darn fast compared to Charging Slash. What I mean by that, if you were to compare the speed to the startup of the move, Charging Slash would actually take a few frames just to actually go. It's a really fun move. It's always has, even though it was a little frustrating when people would use it in a combo on you, but it was pretty good. But Razor's Edge is a headache. It's stupid. It bypasses many things. And I don't even know why. And it really makes the normal katanas very, very broken. And after hearing the news of Gung-Ho making some changes with the Dare move, they say, oh, here's an idea. How about we make it a little stronger? You made the junk stronger? Have you lost your mind? That was a really stupid move. Knowing that people are more likely to use this special against those who are pretty much going to use the S-Burst just to stop getting their tails whooped, yet they can't even do that because the darn attacker is obviously going to just bypass their freaking shield. Like, what the heck, bro? Bad enough it doesn't even reduce their freaking damage when that even connects. Which really got me. Whenever they show where some of the characters would block certain attacks with their bare weapon instead of using a gun bubble compared to the game, which really has gotten me. How? I literally saw Emma was able to defend herself against a certain, few gunshots using the darn board. Which was kind of cool using the board like a shield. But in Ninja, it's all just gun guard. Which can also be destroyed by, once again, Razor's Edge. Let me try to not mix up certain things just to become confused. Razor's Edge is completely stupid when it comes to gun guard. And I don't even know how. Compared to the, so, you remember when people would use the scroll gun just to kind of stuck people in gun guard just to go for the instant gun bind with the crash attack? Well, break attack, that's what they call it. Over there. No, over here. Okay. Razor's Edge is kind of, I don't know. It stuns for real. Anyway, its stun is really stupid. Like, you could be stuck right there. You would use your gum guard just to block the darn Razor's Edge, but then after that, you're going to get gum bind because the enemy who uses that move is going to go for a break attack. The most easiest setup on getting any pawn. That's very dumb. It's very dumb. It really is. Why? And every time when you try to do something else, the game will just keep you there for a few seconds, and during that few seconds, which gives the opponent enough time to just go ahead and destroy your guard and then a pawn. That's actually unfair. It really is. Because what the heck is the defending player supposed to do? That enough Gung-Ho really haven't done anything about it yet. If I somehow had the knowledge on how this stuff works, I would have removed that. It would be nice if someone in Japan would just tell them this isn't right. Moving on. I can't remember. No, it's called Shinobu's Attack. That one actually is a pretty good one. It was really annoying when it first came and people were starting to use them a lot because the thing would freaking lock on you like a freaking magnet. The fact that this thing can kind of drill through your aspers, it almost seemed a little unfair when you had to deal with it, but it kind of makes sense. They can just, drill in through your shield. Which, of course, is the technique move against defense. Green defeats blue. So, Shinobu's, that one's a fair idea. What was the move for the darn saber? Ring chop. Kind of funny how they put chop in the end. Pretty much a wide, I don't know, how can I say it? It's a wide move. Can hit from all sides, long range, kind of a little similar to a spear. That one, whoever had the idea to make that, good one. That was a really good one. Even though it has the super armor, I can kind of understand why it probably has that. There's probably no other possible way a move could like just come out. But then again, if you kind of watch the way how your character uses it, pretty much they have their shoulder literally in front of them. So I can kind of see how that works. So having a little bit of super armor in there makes sense. The super armor on Charging Slash, though, kind of feels a little off. I feel like whenever I use the move, it just comes out a little late. Which kind of explains why whenever I do actually hit it, I try to armor through certain moves, but then it just fails to work. It's like, what the freak, bro? What else? Moving to the hammers. Super Strength Strike was the most dumbest thing to ever experience. And somehow the Sushi Axe became way more popular with it. What's so dumb about this thing? It had an extremely long stun time. Like, the darn junk would hit you, explodes, you would just stand there while, like, you can't even freaking move. Like, you've been stunned. I don't know. Like, you've been hit by some sort of rock in the head. And you couldn't move at all. You just remained unconsciousness. And then next thing you know, gum shot, instant gun bind, dead, econ. For real, bro? Bad enough that if you would know the guy known as Get Mixed, he is a real Sushi Axe Giga Chad. Why do I call him that? The guy doesn't even use Super Strength Strike. The original move for the hammers, he would just go for that. And it works very well. It really does. Compared to whatever that stupid throwing hammer move is. The thing that got me was the fact that the user could use that, but then they don't have to rebuild another hammer. So it's like, what's even the point of this? I mean, imagine this. Thor throws his hammer, but then does he have another hammer afterwards? No. He would have to get it back. Or if it were something like that, then shoot, I wouldn't mind. I was actually kind of glad that they managed to fix that junk, because that was so stupid. You couldn't even like try to get to the top places in the tournament because of that. And what was even more annoying at that time was that there were so many Sushi Axe users, all because of one move. Finally, the darn thing got on the stinking nerve, and basically it just throws you into the air. That's a lot more better, since it explodes on impact. That thing was so annoying, the fact that you couldn't even like defend yourself with a large gun guard against that move, since it just plays the exact same way like the normal hammer move. You can't guard it. At least it doesn't destroy your weapon. That was the good thing. Okay, moving on. High tempo beat. This move felt a lot like something that belonged to the Iron Noise. This is actually my favorite one. It increases your attack damage, gives you a little bit of super armor during the activation. To me, it kind of serves as a good counterattack. How exactly? Well, say if you had this one guy who was willing to come close up and just, I don't know, slap you. Simply. Why? They get stunned, whack, and whatever else you want to do. And yeah, they're done. Just like that. Though stone hammers are very rare to pretty much come across for various reasons. One, they're slow. Two, they're not really fast with their attacks much. And there are certain ways you can kind of punch them. If you're kind of smart enough to know what you're kind of doing with the weapon, you wouldn't really have much of a problem. The only problem you would probably have is just the speed of the incoming attacks that comes to you. But yeah, High Tumbleweed was a really good one, especially for team battles. That's definitely a good one. It increases the damage of your teammates as well. That's why I enjoy it so much. This one was completely nuts. The one that they call Dragon Motor God. I'm not sure if you heard my concerns about this one, but I find it very stupid. You're probably going to get mad at me for saying that. But in my opinion, it's stupid. It just increases the attack power of the normal weapon, and its startup can destroy S-Burst for some dumb reason. And I don't understand why. Why do you need that if you can already just simply use a break attack? I mean, for this weapon, it actually hits really hard. I'm not even kidding. Now, the back attack isn't really much. It's just a super armor, and then you just charge in like some sort of rhino. It's kind of easily spammable now for whatever odd reason, since they shortened the duration of it, which is kind of disappointing. It was so useful to kind of just keep people off you. It pretty much plays as a defensive weapon, to be honest. Let's see, you have that, you have the healing shield, you have either the rocket or the shark. Though the rocket kind of is offensive, so I would say the Severus is a somewhat offensive weapon. Though, the way how I have it for Umbra, it's actually difficult to take him down. I'm not even kidding. Like, it would, in team battles, it would sometimes take more than one person. In fact, almost a whole entire enemy team just to take down one person. All because of the fact that the cards that I have for Umbra are so darn defensive that it just keeps him from being taken out. It's just like that. That's the thing I actually like about that. Try to take him out. Be ready for a longer battle than you would probably expect. I actually never got in Dragon Ball God because why would I need that? That move is useless to me. Why do I say that? In case of those probably don't even know, if you were to heal yourself, you're also gaining points as you do that. Did you ever thought that? Did you ever knew that? You probably didn't. You just probably saw it as just a simple healing area and a shield all at once. Yes, a shield. Though, if you were to compare it to what we saw in the anime, it kind of thrown me off a little bit. How come this thing is a shield to physical attacks if your enemy can literally just go through the shield? How does that even work? That I never really understood. Maybe if they really happened to make that kind of change where the normal one would just, the small shield, just happen to be a whole entire wall and serving as a healing shield at the same time, I wouldn't mind. What the heck is this crap? Yeah. I almost need water after almost. You know what? Sure, I don't need too much. I'm like talking so much. Oh, okay. Yeah, and vinegar too.
I just said that.
No, you didn't. You only said salt.
Salt and vinegar.
No, you said only salt.
No, I said it's salt and vinegar.
Whatever.
You can go check that out. Mom used to set up
Hello, Edward. Hello, Carlos. And I cannot read that. What the fuck? Where was I? Yeah. Dragon Murder God, useless. Yes, it's powering and all, but why do you need that if the Severus and Popeye already have their crazy strength? I mean, normally, all it would take is just like 3 hits. And then your opponent having to just, S-burst, and if that connects, and if you manage to win that rock, paper, scissors, either you would need just one more hit, or you don't need another hit. It's that simple. So what's the whole point of adding something that just feels completely useless? Well, it doesn't feel, but it seems completely useless. Useless to me. I'm sure why do others even waste their freaking black points on that thing? Well, that doesn't even do it for them. That kind of just cheats the game in a way. So yeah, terrible idea for such a weapon. From my thoughts, I figure that they could have just had if they would just keep what the weapon was originally made for. So I figured that this weapon was kind of made to be a support. It's kind of made. I feel like the weapon was made for team battle, because the more you heal your allies, the more efficient the points you earn after healing them, and even yourself. For some dumb reason, no one ever kind of sees that. What I mean by this? Say if you were to play the Severus or the Popeye, and you happen to see someone's HP very low, and don't say you don't. The game will actually show you your ally's HP. And if it's low, you happen to have a healing weapon, you can do something about it. But what's really aggravating is the fact that they would move away, like they would move out of the darn area, and then it's like, well, what the heck, bro? Do you not notice that you're like about to be KO'd? I'm not really sure if anyone ever pays attention to that certain detail. But yeah, I find that move useful. Well, the alt special is just useless. The yo-yos. Hurricane Shake. I really like that one. Whoever came up with that move totally knew exactly what the yo-yo could do. Like, that was a really good move. It reminded me of as if you were using the element of wind, and you would just shake that all around. It's really useful. It really is. Hello, Finn. Let's see. That's right, there's only 2 types of yo-yos. Dang. Golden March kind of annoyed. Has been a little bit annoying lately. Just the fact that now it's a move that can have where the user is moving and can turn you into crap. Compared to the original move, which actually had like a long range throw. I'm not sure if Golden March was really the best idea. Yeah, I don't really have many comments about it. I just don't like when I get caught. That's all. I guess moving on to the next. Finn, you can pretty much subscribe if you want to. It's pretty much your choice. If you like the content that I make, go ahead. If not, then don't. I don't usually just all constantly tell people just to go ahead and subscribe compared to other people. I just let time fly by and see how the results go. Which surprisingly, I'm almost at 300, and that actually made my mom pretty happy. Anyway, where was I? That's right, the boards. Yeah, I don't know about the boards. It's kind of difficult for me to even think of anything to even say. Because literally, you don't see anyone using boards these days at all. Though Sonic Trick has been a little bit annoying due to the fact that it has a kind of, I don't know, I'd probably say a defensive mechanism. My guess, it probably has where you can throw out some like lingering projectiles using the wide attack. I think they're all based off whichever attack you throw. So maybe the wide attack just throw like projectiles that surround around you, while the forward ones just like throw one in front. Then again, more projectiles similar to freaking Razor's Edge. That's pretty annoying. Rare to encounter, but still pretty annoying. I can't. Wait. Maybe it's called Overpowering Wave? I can't remember what the name of that darn move is. Where you just launch a whole entire tsunami at someone and it really hurts. Why do I say this? Oh, what's my favorite video game? That's what I meant. What's all these questions? I don't know which game could I possibly put in first on the leaderboard, to be honest. I don't know. My name? Far around 27, because pretty much right there. Anyway. Where was I? Yeah. The fact that you can just throw a whole entire tsunami at someone, I don't know how, but it does damage for real. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what the heck the Gung-Ho did with that weapon, but it does damage when it's full charge. I understand full charge, but gosh dang, why does it have to do so much damage on freaking hammers, bro? What the heck? I don't know if you'll never see it coming unless you do see it coming. What's next? Yeah, the gloves. There's been something that's been ticking me off, which was a little difficult for me to understand until I heard about how, well, no, I shouldn't say it like that. heard that Mallet claimed that there was some invincibility frames on Sky Uppercut. I never really knew that until I heard about it. It's not really overused by much, since playing Paul's gloves are kind of difficult due to the fact that literally almost any other weapon can just counter it. It's kind of sad. You know what's more sad? The fact that before you was able to run in Sonic speed, but now they have where you're just moving at the speed of a bicycle. What? In my opinion, there wasn't really a problem with that at all. Until... No, I don't plan to mention it. That's a good question, though. Friends. Very funny question. I don't make friends that easy. Before trying to be friends with someone, you have to get to know them. Therefore, I just call those I meet online virtual friends. Although some of my brother wouldn't really understand much. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, hey! Anyway. Yeah, dealing with Sky Uppercut's a little difficult. If I can get used to the move a little bit more, I shouldn't have much of a problem. It was a good idea. It's just that its invincibility frame is what's bothering me. If they could nerf that, I mean, it probably wouldn't be too broken. The cannons, its ult special feels like a shotgun. The closer you are, the more damage you'll take. Puts me back into how Gears of War is. Its versus mode is ridiculous. It really is. So yeah, it just kind of feels like a shotgun. Though you don't really see many people play as cannons much anymore. It's just kind of... I mean, it's not that boring. It's just that it's so darn difficult to freaking use. I remember using it for the first time, trying to get used to how its attacks work. Found out the break attack actually is the normal attack instead of just the constant throwing projectiles. I wish the controls were a little changed with that. In fact, I let my brother in. I almost thought it was my dad. Who knows what could he possibly have on? Like certain sounds or anything like that. I'm definitely not playing whatever Mean Witch Doctor is. That don't even sound like the kind of game I could even play. What else could I possibly say? Moving on. The new weapon types. is completely ridiculous. It's really awful. It's pretty much the reason why this game is just variable stance. When they first showed us this move, I always thought, oh shoot, this is like Demon Slayers. This junk is cool. Until then, after seeing the overuse of it because of how ridiculous it is, this special is destroying this game. I'm not even kidding. It's destroying this game. People are like beginning to just quit the game because of that. Literally, almost everywhere you go, it's variable stance, variable stance, variable stance. What's the problem with this thing? This junk stucks you in a whole entire pit hole that you can't even freaking get out. What do I mean by that? Say this. You were trying to defend yourself from being hit by that stupid, 3-hit move, but then you get stuck literally in the darn gum guard frames. It stucks you in there for a long time that you can easily get interrupted. It sucks. What sucks even more? Whenever you're unaware of the darn player, they can come and what's that? They hit you from your backside. And then close up, gum shot, your gun bind, you're dead. It's simple as that. Bad enough that even in certain was it chores or one of them had where the winners literally had where all these odd named players were literally in second place while only one person was in first. And they all had the same darn weapon for only one simple reason. They can't win with anything else except the slash kicks X because of freaking variable stance. This thing has no stinking counterplay. It doesn't. Mallet himself even says so. The guy who literally has the knowledge of this game and how it works. He claims that there's literally no other way you can freaking counter this darn move. There just isn't. This weapon literally, no, it's not even the weapon. It's the move. It destroys every single other weapon in the darn game. It completely does. And Gunga won't even do anything about it. Well, let's see. It's been a new season. The shenanigans still continues. It's bullcrap. Literally, if you happen to come face to face with anyone that's literally your enemy, and if they have that move, just know you have the possibility of being dead. Because there's no possible way you could possibly defeat them because they're just so darn good by doing one thing. Spamming the same junk over and over and over. And you want to know what made me so darn mad? Was the fact that there was this one player I was going against who would use that stupid move, and then they would run away. After that, when I was getting that darn drone, they come back again with the same bullcrap, and then boom, I got defeated. What the heck, bro? I just couldn't. Hey, you do know I'm speaking this to others, right? They can also hear you, so please hush. No, hush. No, please hush.
You can talk facts for hours and stuff and never stop.
It's called experience, and if I feel like I need to share this mess, I will, because some of this just feel like it just needs to get out of my head. I can't just keep it to myself. If it just seems to be a problem, I feel like letting others know to see if they agree or disagree. That just feels like me. But, my gosh. That junk is just dumb as ever. If you were to try to counter that move in any sort of way, there's just no possible way you can. even if you would think that the hammers could possibly do something, I don't think that would be even possible because it's dash. Mallet says that it has a invincibility frame, and I never really thought of that. And so if that's the case, therefore they can just dodge right away. Bad enough that the dodge range is so darn far compared to a regular dodge. Like they can just zoom right out of that move. You know, the how. Hey, what? Get up with the noise, okay? Power Buster. That move won't be able to catch him in time because they can just dash right out of the range, and it's really stupid. I know I've used it before with Hinata, but it's just bad. Even he agrees that it's just bad. There's just no point in trying to get very well with it if pretty much it's actually that difficult to kind of use in a way. What I'm probably saying is I'm not really much of a tryhard, but those who pretty much like to use it are probably tryhards. And no one likes going against a tryhard. You nuts!
Yeah, but
John, just fix yourself a sandwich
Just
and be
no more
done
bread.
with it. Look at your cabinets. You have a problem? With... Wow. You know, it's scary. Racing games. The only racing game I would tell you that I have is just F-Zero 99. Speaking of that, I actually never given you any news on that, haven't I? Pretty much getting 30 gem apples really isn't really that bad at all. And then I have this, which gives me about 6. I was pretty much able to save up day by day, and I was able to get like these really, I don't know, fully enhanced and strong armors. One thing I still find very stupid is the fact that people do not keep an eye on their AI allies. By that, they don't seem to give them very well strong armor. They just give themselves strong armor. Well, your teammates need better stuff too, dang it.
Of course you do. Your teammate actually is really bad.
Wait, what?
And your teammate actually is really bad. Well, in Rocket League, there. Okay. Birds here. So I was in this quiz right for Earth Science, right? There was just like this person. It was this YouTuber. And it said hint he plays Rocket League, and everybody got it wrong except me. When I picked Mustard. Yeah, this is YouTube name. That's also where people got the type of flip that he does. People learn that flip thing. It's called the Mustard flip. Because he's the one that.
See this? That's Firefield. I finally managed to actually play in this level. I even decided to practice myself, and Speedy was able to, yeah. Yeah, this is pretty much the only racing game I have on my Switch. I would never play the friggin' Teletubbies intro. Come on, man. I forgot I like the darn freaking use the darn boost in the very beginning. Yep. Firefield? Of course. This is actually the really difficult one. You've never really been in this one at all. So, for you to be complaining how difficult it is, you didn't see anything yet. But for this one's like completely wavy as ever. I don't know why. Huh.
What's your records?
Yeah. Oh, come on.
That's not your record.
I'm so lucky. Shut up. Ah, get off that. I keep forgetting I can actually make use of that. Yeah, apparently, as you can kind of see, Aquarius and Speedy and Aster are very better at me. No, I meant to say they're very better than me at this. Well, Aster kind of took some burns there. You never... Wait, what? You never heard of this F-Zero? This is F-Zero 99. Yeah. So, pretty much, it's you against 98 players. I can show you a little bit of gameplay if you want me to. Should I do it? Yes, it's like Tetris 99, but F-Zero. What do you want me to do? Okay. Let's see what kind of mess is going to happen today. Don't mind me, I just like to do this since I pretty much know how to use every single vehicle. And the game doesn't really have a randomizer, so... The bird. Predicting the next possible update, we might get where you can be able to play with your friends and have like your own servers. That'd be really cool. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, that's unfortunate. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, what am I doing? Where's the darn bumpers? Oh, there goes one. And I failed to get it. I never liked when that happened. And I missed. Wait, what even is this server? Why are people just like going all over the place? Got it. Can I get the other one? Got it. Alright, we're good. They say if you get rid of the grave bumpers, you get more energy. Well, it extends your energy bar. And when you're in a Grand Prix, it pretty much, you keep the exact same amount until you reach the end of the game. So I figured, let me go ahead and like build up on energy for heading off into the more difficult tracks. Of course it's a Golden Fox player. Actually, no. What's a fancy word for that? I can't think of one. I never really heard of a fancy word for black, to be honest. I know for a fancy word for red is like crimson. For blue, it's I can't remember. Wow, I can't remember any of them. Wow. Mario, Luigi.
Well, I saw Luigi's name for the first time. I thought his name was Luigi.
That's pretty funny. Ah, yes, everyone's favorite song and stage. Okay. Can you, like, not? Okay, I really don't know what's going on. Like, people are just bumping into each other so much. The reason why I'm saying all this is because this is actually unusual compared to the past races I've been in. Like, I don't understand why in this server, people are just knocking each other all over the place. I can't even move, like, forward. No, it is not just like that. More like a nightmare, if you ask me. I certainly don't want to hit that. Should I try? Dang it. Oh, got it. Actually, what in the world? That attack range is big. Yeah, I saw that. Gimme. I didn't get it. Why? As a Fire Stingray user or player, I don't tend to use my boost a lot, which pretty much really should be any player that uses Fire Stingray. They shouldn't use their boost a lot, since it's the fastest vehicle in the game.
What do you think about that?
What the heck is Super Smash Bros? I don't want to know what that even is. Sounds like you're trying to say Super Smash Bros. Ah, yes. Sand Ocean. Looking a lot more like Snow Ocean. Look, I try to make a joke.
I can show you like where people are at.
Actually, they do have that. See?
What is that username?
I don't know. I cannot read that at all.
You know what he's trying to say?
No. Oh, wow. You just pushed me into the barriers. I don't like that. Like, I'm sure I've hit that like enough times for that thing to break. Like, what's going on? Wow, you are trying to get in my way. I see what you're doing. I really shouldn't have you that. Thanks for the push. I can't believe I missed that. Right here. This should take me to the finish. Oh, wow. Yes, they must be really mad right now. That was unexpected.
Wait, so we get exploded, do you die? Like, that's the game?
As dangerous as it looks, when you're out, you're out. In Grand Parade, you pretty much can watch others, which they call spectate. But if that feels like wasting your time, then you can just go ahead and leave. Yet, kind of almost feels a little the fact that the drivers just have the machines to explode.
That noise is annoying. No, it's good. That's a lot of y'all people.
This is the stage people hate. This one's called Deathwind. And Deathwind is looking a lot more like Death Snowstorm. This one is actually really stressful. You're about to see why. Like, literally, the people in the back are constantly using their boots. Because the game keeps, like, literally giving them the same warning to stay in the safe rank zone. And if you're not, you're going to be taken out of the game. Okay, it's not. Oh, I can't stand these stupid bumpers. And they just like form a whole entire wall. Wow, bro. What a way to just push me off to the side. I'm clearly going to need that. Yeah, I'm just flying all above them. Finally understand how does... Oh, my gosh. Okay. This is bad. Thanks for the push. Okay. Oh my god. Not bad. Remember Silence? That one video that I posted where I pretty much got wrecked by this red bumper? and pretty much lost all that health. Really sucks. Really sucks. Floor. Bye-bye. Okay, that really kind of, that's annoying. No! You know what? I should have known not to go there. I can't, like, move. There's too many bumpers all over the place. Finally. You know what? I'm not even sure I really should have saved that. Well, hey, made it. Well, that's it. Oh, that time. Thank you. Well, that's F-Zero for you. Hey, turn it on. I don't know.
Go my clothing.
Jill, get out my Chromebook. Get out my clothing. My underwear can't fit you.
That's completely unnecessary. Hello?
Okay.
No, no, that's unnecessary. You should know better.
Come. Oh, Super Mario, you.
Sometimes I wonder, is that level even creative enough? The more I continue to play Ninja, the more I kind of feel like, why couldn't this have this, or why couldn't this have that? I'm probably going to end it here for now on. dun, 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 dun,
You can watch it?
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to say?
What I just said.
Guy, I was just about to end it until you started saying something.
Was just about it. So you continue?
I'm ending it today.
You go hard.
I would have to do that another time. Especially. Oh boy, wait till Edward comes in this mess.